Well, hello everybody. Looks like there might be a slight problem with my camera, so tell me if you can't see me, okay, guys? Anyway, this video is just to share a little bit of info for those of you who have just started out on YouTube. If you listen to everything on this video, you should be able to get your first 182 subs easy. So first thing you need to know for getting subs, these tips will help you even if you've already got 100 subs. This is stuff that will help you get even further than that as well. So one thing you do, first thing I would say to you, first bit of info from me is don't go with the crowd. What I mean by that is simple. Don't copy what everyone else is doing. There's a higher chance of getting new subs if you do things that are unique and different to what the other YouTubers are doing than just copying the rest of them. So two is decide what you want your channel to be about and stick to it. So to begin with, my channel did mostly Destiny videos, and that's how I got most of my subs. And what I basically did was I tried out lots of different strategies. I didn't copy anyone. I didn't look up things on YouTube. I simply tried out different things. Once I had tried out some different things, I would compare it to what was on YouTube, and if my way was working better, then I would pin that up on YouTube, stick that up on YouTube as an alternative to what the other people are saying. Because what you got to remember about is that a lot of people just copy someone, and then that person's copied somebody else, and it's not always the best thing to do. Next thing is the big boys don't always get it right. A lot of people will think that if they copy what these big YouTubers do, then they'll get more subs too. This is, of course, not correct. What you have to understand, especially with gaming, doing a gaming channel, is people like Datto, DPJ, one of them will discover a way of doing things, and they will decide it's the best way to do it. They will do lots of videos showing themselves doing it and telling people to do it, and then another YouTuber will copy that YouTuber, and then another will copy that, and so on. And so eventually you've got so many big YouTubers copying that way of doing things that no one even knows who came up with that way of doing things or discovered how to do that in the first place. So be unique. Don't copy what other people are doing on YouTube. Also, next tip is don't go running off to get the gadgets when you're new. Now, what I mean is that when you start off, you don't want to be focusing on getting all sorts of gadgety stuff and to help you out, because to make the best possible quality stuff, you're going to need a PC camera and a PC, and that's not cheap. The best way to start off right at the beginning, if you are using a PlayStation or an Xbox, is to simply use what you already have, your Xbox or PlayStation and your gaming camera. It's not going to give you the best looking content to begin with, but it's enough for you to broadcast your gameplay. Because if your channel rotates around gameplay, then people expect to see gameplay. And PS4 and Xbox are a lot easier than PC to do broadcasting gameplay on. The other side of the gadget thing is there are now quote-unquote help apps. The two most popular of these are TubeBuddy and vidIQ. Now, I will do a video about these things later. I'm not going to go into total detail about them, but basically you start off with just a very basic part of it, and whichever one you pick, and then if you want it to actually help you properly, you need to pay for a plan. You see, they have a thing where it can do comparisons of what's on, what people are doing, and numbers and stuff. And if you are on the free package, it will tell you what, based on that, it will tell you how well what each thing is doing on YouTube and how well that type of content is doing, how many people are doing it. But if you want to know if it's actually going to be good for your channel, because there's a thing which will tell you if content is good for getting growth on your channel, that is locked behind a paywall. And so leave TubeBuddy and vidIQ alone if you don't have a lot of money. Next tip, keep it interesting. People want to see interesting content. There are a number of different ways to do this. One thing people like to see is raids, another is dungeons. People like to see challenges. tournaments, that kind of stuff. Now, I wouldn't recommend, unless you're doing a review which has been requested by your audience, I would not recommend doing a PvP only game for your channel when you're starting out. The simple reason being, there are a lot of people out there who simply aren't that interested in PvP games. Now, another thing is, don't ask people to sub the minute that you are on screen. I usually wait until the end to ask people to sub. If you have PlayStation or Discord or anything where you can be in group chats, you will sometimes see people posting in chats requests to join, requests to sub to their channels. Some people on PlayStation 4 even put their YouTube channel and request a sub in their profile, PlayStation profile details. And this may seem a good idea, but I would strongly recommend against it, because what's actually going to happen most likely is a lot of people are going to think that you are desperate. And if you are desperate, then chances are you are someone who doesn't know what the hell you're doing, or you simply have bad content on your channel, or even no content on your channel. And they'll just laugh at you and they won't sub. It's that simple. If you are looking to do entertainment on YouTube, I would say right now, from what I've seen, comedy is one of the biggest draws on YouTube. You could do that by simply sitting telling jokes, or by creating memes and showing them on your videos. Something that I've got into recently is what is called VTubing, and that's what I'm experimenting with recently. I actually didn't know about it until a little bit ago. Then one day I was on YouTube and I saw the VTuber Fillion. She's amazing. She's really funny. She uses this cat avatar. VTubing is, instead of showing your face on the screen, you show a virtual avatar. It is good. People do comedy with it. They do chat videos with it, and whatever. And Fillion is really good. She is really funny, really silly at times. She does an excellent video. She has some excellent videos, and she does a bit on a series of videos that she updates now and again called If I Laugh, I Get Punished, where the audience has sent in videos and she looks at the videos, and if she laughs at what's on the video, then she spins this wheel with penalties on it, and she has to do one. It's kind of like a dare wheel. It's really funny. And she does some other stuff as well. Another tip is quality is always better than quantity. You're going to hear a lot of people saying to you, be consistent, post constantly. But if you burn yourself out, you're going to end up not being able to make as good content. Plan out your videos if you feel that helps you. Come up with ideas, obviously, ahead of time, but remember, people do not want to see low content video. People have goldfish level IQ nowadays. If the video is not interesting, like literally right from the start, 9 times out of 10, they're just gonna leave again. I'll do another video with more tips later on, but I'm gonna leave you with one last tip, or two last tips, which is one, don't go for the money straight away. By which I mean, start off just doing videos for fun. Don't try and end up being able to qualify for being monetized straight away, for the simple reason getting monetized is ridiculously hard. You are going to see people online on YouTube saying that it's easy to get monetized in comments. Now, anyone that says it's easy to get monetized, I 100% guarantee you that YouTuber has at least 1.30 to 2K subs and or started his channel before 220. For those of you who don't know, in 220, Google purchased YouTube and altered the rules. So now there are special conditions, and until those conditions are met, you cannot use YouTube to make money. The hardest condition of them, and the one that stops most people, is that you must have 1K subs. I'm not going to go through all the conditions today. And the last bit of advice I'm going to give you is make good use of your community tab. It allows you to communicate with your community, your fans, what do you call them? Post questions, post polls on the community tab. Do it often. Let your community tell you what they want from the channel, and then do it. And my friends, that is my advice. If you did enjoy this video and found it interesting or helpful, which I hope you did, then hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Sub to my, join my Patreon. There's some really good rewards there. And catch you next time. Until then, keep cool, and I will catch you in the next video.